In the early days in Samson, we played a place called the Middlesbrough Rock Garden, which is in Middlesbrough, which is a sort of fairly, well, back then it was quite a grim town up near south of Newcastle. The dressing room was, well, it was a lot smaller than that little cubicle there. The only toilet facilities was a broken lead pipe that stuck out of the wall. And you had to sort of stick your cock in it and piss out the other side of the club onto the floor, you know. So all of these places are wonderful, really. They're sort of character building. What is your biggest achievement in fencing? We won the club I fenced for. We won the national club national championship, and so we qualified for the European Cup, and we went to the European Championships and we beat Greece. Woohoo! And then we came up against Italy, who had 4 world champions in their team, and then we went to the pub. And somebody wants to know, who taught you to read and write? That's a really good question, because I actually honestly have no idea. I can't honestly remember. I think I read fairly early on. Because I remember reading all kinds of things and just devouring my way through books. And I used to like libraries. I mean, now people like iPads instead, but I actually used to like going and sitting in libraries and just going and just looking at the insides of books and just reading odd bits and bobs, all kinds of books, all mad sorts of books. So I used to spend a lot of time in libraries, and that came in handy as well when I was at boarding school and people were just waiting outside to beat the shit out of you. You could actually sit in the library and be safe for a couple of hours, you know, it sort of worked. And the advantage as well is there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, when I was before I joined Samson, when I got thrown out of school for, obviously, you know, not pissing in the lead pipe in the wall, but doing it in the headmaster's dinner, when I got thrown out of school, I went to this other school, and I was doing a different syllabus for the exams, for my university exams. So there was no point really in me being in the school. So I would turn up to the economics class, and the guy would say, "Oh yes, everybody open your book at Dickinson. You might as well go and study, self-study in the library." I mean, cool. So I found all the books on Norse mythology that I could, and just looked up and started pinching all the best lines. So as soon as we got to the first Samson album, I'm like, I know, we'll do a song about Thor's hammer. Mjolnir Almighty, call it Hammerhead. There you go. Da, 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 da. And actually, it was the Cambridge Anthology of Norse Poetry or whatever it was. I think I stole about 4 lines from it. They're all dead now anyway, so it doesn't matter. They can't sue me. What is your favourite word in English? Oh, fuck. Fuck is a great word. Scarface. You fuck, you fucking fuck, you fucking fuck, you fuck. Have you fucked it? No. It's fucked. What the fuck is this? No fucking clue. It's brilliant. It's a noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective, it's everything. You can have an entire conversation and you just use that one word and everybody will know exactly what you mean. They speak fuck language everywhere in the world. And the other word, and this one says, what is your favourite word in English? I am 41. And your point. am 41. You're 14 if I do that. I am 41. Okay, try this one. Anatidophobia. Anybody know what anatidophobia is?
Fear that the duck is getting somewhere.
Fear that somewhere in the world, a duck or a goose is looking at you.